Hey guys, welcome back to AFK Journey. In today's video, we've got 3 new notices that just popped up over here on the test server. We got patch notes, we've got an event preview, and then we've got the Ravaged Realm coming back as well. So let's jump in. We're going to go through the notes, then we'll go through the winter event. Ravaged Realm, we're not going to dive into. We already know what that is. We'll get into that when it drops into the game itself. So, major updates. Adding the photo booth feature that allows you to take photos with your favorite heroes. Okay, cool. Adding, I don't know if there's going to be anything more tied into it or if it's just like a pure vanity type thing. I'd assume so. Adding new season handbook quests. Cool, more rewards. Adding an events tab to the battle modes interface featuring limited time modes such as Heroic Gauntlet and Titan Reaver. Okay, they're just going to be built into that. Cool. Adding a new story quest, Shadow Pursuit. Cool. I'm trying to think what we're going to be accomplishing in a Shadow Pursuit quest, but we'll get there. Probably chasing down what's-her-face. Dude, I always forget the Greatborn Archer chick's name. It's already left me. With the 1.2.4 version update, we are adjusting the launch schedule for future seasons across different servers, which will affect the timing of certain events, e.g. Starter Story Primal Lord on new servers. Players on affected servers will be notified via email. I think this is where I don't know what it's currently at. You know how we had the 40 whatever day wait? I believe they're shortening that wait period. Would be my guess from that, based on previous dev notes we've had. Experience improvements. Adding the level up all button. I really like this. I hate going in and leveling up. It really triggers me late in the season. Like, I don't care about leveling up every day. And then I come in, I've got to do each character individually. So I'm going to appreciate this one. If all Hands of Resonance heroes can be leveled up by more than 10 levels, you can use this button to upgrade them simultaneously in the Resonating Hole. Perfect. Adding the quick claim feature to most reward interfaces, good, always handy quality of life. Adding the send emoji feature to chat channels, cool. I don't really go into chat channels, that's all right. Adding Supreme Arena frames from previous season to season store. From previous, dude, I completely butchered that. Adding Supreme Arena frames from previous seasons to the season store. Please check the in-game description for details on the exact exchange conditions. Okay. I'd say you'd probably have to reach the same rank that you had to in the previous season, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I like that because it takes like the specialness away from that stuff. Let me know what you guys think. Adding a server selection option to the login screen. Okay. I'm tipping that's just for new players. Or maybe for existing players if you want to swap between servers. I don't know. Optimize the preset formation feature. You can now use single team formations in multi-team modes and share your preset formations in chat. We're also adding this feature to more game modes. Cool. Optimizing the rules for editing defense formations in a Supreme Arena. When the calculation time is near, the cooldown of modifying defense formations will increase to 5 minutes, okay? Optimize guild administration interface. I swear they do this in every patch, and I have no idea about any of it. Optimizing the way the charm merchant arranges the items he sells, okay? Adding a text display for the level requirement to unlock different random equipment chests in inventory. Okay, chests are kind of annoying the way they have. Just let me, if I'm good enough to get a chest, let me open it straight away. Adding Dunlinger and Harak to Glorious Hero chests. Okay. So that's an interesting thing. I just did a massive summon session and I was like, yeah, they're not going to add those guys. They are going to add them. Interesting. Okay, so it seems like it seems like the chests are going to be an ongoing reward thing that they give us, the Sell Hypo chest. I think it's a great reward structure. And if they keep adding, once the season's over, if they add that season's heroes into it, I feel like that's a pretty good system. I'm pretty happy with that they keep expanding those heroes in those chests. That's pretty good. Now, if you're holding on to any, I wonder if they will retroactively change to include them. I want to say I think so, because when you have them, it stacks the number up. I don't know. Combat mechanics. Fixing an issue where the enemies displayed the level in clan reputation quests. Okay, no, not too stressed. Harak, optimizing the skill description with no changes to the actual effect. Hodgkin, slightly extending the time halt duration when he casts cannon. Okay, I'm with that. Optimizing the use conditions of cannon fire. Hodgkin will no longer cast this skill if there are no enemy heroes available as targets. Okay. Clarifying the effect of Hodgkin's Ardent Believer's skill on wall objectives in battle without changing the effect. Normally these things are never big changes. We learned in AFK Arena that after they tried to redesign a few characters, like, yeah, no, we're just going to do bug fixes on characters and then just release new ones. Fixing an issue where Lily May's defense state would disrupt the cast order of other units' ultimates. Okay. Slazar, Sinbad, fixing an issue. Okay, nothing too massive there. Honor Jewel, fixing an issue where Olmus could sometimes take root on his initial tile. Okay, instead of going to the back. All right, that's it. All right, sweet. Honestly, not a hell of a lot in there. I think the biggest thing for me in there is that they're adding the new Hypergene Cell Hypo into the chest. I think that's a pretty good thing. But besides that, leveling up everyone at the same time is going to be handy. But nothing game breaking. So let's check the event. Okay, the wintry. Okay, so it's gonna. Ooh, okay. The winter revelry will kick off on December 12th. That's on the test server. It'll be probably 3 to 4 days later on the global server. With winter carnival just around the corner, immerse yourself in a new story, take on an exciting card collection challenge, and experience thrilling PvP content. Okay, we'll have to see what this is. So, event info. Winter Revelry brings the Winter Feast storyline, a rewarding card collecting event, and the thrilling competitive mode, Deck Duel. I wonder if this is going to be like Battle of Blood that they had in AFK Arena. The Winter Feast storyline will unlock gradually as the event progresses. In the card collection event, complete quests to gather cards and earn generous rewards by achieving specific collection objectives. In Deck Duel, strategically combine cards to grant unique bonuses to your heroes and lead them to victory in battles. Okay, we'll have to see how that goes. You can gift duplicate cards to friends and guild members or create a wish list so they can send you the cards you're missing. Okay, cool. Please check the in-game. Okay, that's it. That is it. Once again, we do also have in there... Oh, there's a pre-download available as well. But we also do have in there, obviously, the Ravaged Realm. So that'll be another thing in there. I'm not going to go into that because we already know what that is. But there we go. We got a new patch. Honestly, we're leading into this is, I believe, the final patch. We should be getting the Graveborn Archer chick, who I just keep forgetting her name for some reason. And I'm assuming it's going to be Dwarf Man. And that's going to be it for the season. So, like, what have we got? Like a month left in the season, and then we're done, skis? And then we move into new season. Curious to see what new season is, but that is everything in this one. I'm really hoping, like, I really loved the launch of this season. I hope that next season they can keep the vibes going longer. Like I've said before, I feel like this season sort of like it was so good for the first 10 days and then there was nothing. I really hope they keep expanding on it. And I feel like we almost learnt too much in the first playthrough of this season. Like, we learnt every character pretty much that was coming to the game, and we knew everything about them in the first 10 days. And it was like, there was no more suspense, excitement, except for Harak. Harak was the only sort of suspense, excitement in the game. Besides that, and everyone else we kind of had a fair idea of. So, I'm curious to see how they map out the next season, if they make it more of an experience. I don't know. Definitely keen to see, but we are getting towards the tail end of the season. Probably 2 more characters left, and then we're jumping into the new one. But anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.